By now you've heard the news. Announced at Gamescom opening night live, Saints Row is getting rebooted. But a week before the announcement, we actually were given a hands-off preview that did a deep dive on the game, as well as a Q&A with the team revealing details about the game not mentioned at the Gamescom reveal. The reason the game is a reboot rather than Saints Row 5 is that the team felt like they needed to return the series to its roots, after struggling to find where they could take the series after the conclusion of 4 and Get Out of Hell. The game, which is running on a brand new engine, plays much more like the first two Saints Row titles, rather than 3 and beyond. However, the team assured us in the Q&A that the bombastic, over-the-top nature of 3 and 4 would be a core element of the reboot. That being said, don't expect to gain superpowers and become a Super Saiyan. The rebooted Saints Row takes place in Santo Ileso, a fictional city in the American Southwest, with 9 distinct regions. The new team of Saints is comprised of your custom character known as the Boss, driver Nina, the planner Eli, and Kevin, who's a bit of a wild card. The team describes these new Saints as a startup company that just happens to be in the business of building a criminal empire. St. Eliso is the biggest Saints Row map yet, with 9 distinct locations. The game plays much more like the first two Saints Row titles rather than 3 and beyond, and will feature seamless drop-in drop-out co-op. Quoting developer Volition's chief creative officer, Jim Boone, "This is a chance for us to get back to our origins and get back to that more contemporary crime angle." The team cited 3 movies that served as inspirations for the game: John Wick for combat, Baby Driver for the driving, and Hobbs and Shaw for the tone. And while there will be Easter eggs to the past games, the story isn't connected to them in any way. It will feature some wild weapons, but fan favorites, the explicit ones like the dildo sword, will not be returning. Insurance fraud, however, will be, and the game will be adding wingsuits, with the team mentioning the game's verticality on several occasions. There are 3 enemy factions. The Los Panteros are all about muscle. They favor heavy weapons and melee attacks. There's the private military company Marshall Defense Industries, that specializes in precision and advanced weaponry. The Idols are the final group, and they can overwhelm the Saints by attacking them with sheer numbers. The catch? The team of Saints, except for Eli, each come from a different faction. As the Saints' criminal empire grows, they can buy up new lots of land, with the player deciding what kind of criminal businesses, like drug running or arms dealing, they want to run from what buildings, these choices changing the course of the game. Saints Row looks to be a return to form for Volition after the release of the lukewarmly received Agents of Mayhem, a Saints Row ripoff in its own right that faded very quickly from the gaming zeitgeist. I had concerns regarding representation, as St. Eliso and the real American Southwest has a lot of Hispanic culture at the heart of it, and the presentation was given by 6 older white men. They assured me that the proper considerations regarding representation were being taken into consideration, and that the team working on the game was a diverse group of voices. The game will release on previous and current gen systems on February 25th, 2022.